Hi everybody, Josh here. Welcome back to the React series. Today we are going to be looking at the new patch notes for the update for Genshin Impact 1.4. Hu Tao is coming, and what is coming with her? We're gonna have to see. Let's roll right into it. Okay, so as we can see, Hu Tao is not the only thing that is coming out with the new 1.4 patch. Let's look at the event preview. It's called Phase 2. As new version approaches, so too do new events. Are you ready, traveler? Let's go right into it. Here we go. So, we have... Oh, it's not 1.4, it's version 1.3 Phase 2. Interesting. So it's not necessarily 1.4. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, as a new version approaches, so too do new events. Are you ready, traveler? Scroll down and view the images below for detailing upon the coming events. This event, or the banner for Hu Tao, is called All That Glitters. Let's see. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. So, the event wish is called Moments of Bloom, and it's going to have a boosted rate for the 5-star character Hu Tao. Now, what a lot of people are also really interested in is not only Hu Tao, but the banner mates that come with her. The 3 banner mates are Xinqiu, Chongyun, and Xiangling. And we're gonna get we're gonna voice our opinion on those 3 in a little bit, but let us keep scrolling. So it is confirmed that we have Hu Tao, Xinqiu, Chongyun, and Xiangling for the next banner coming up this Tuesday. Let's keep going. Oh, also, we need to take a look at the date. So, remember, guys, the banners prior to the Zhao and the Kaching banner were 3 weeks. Now, it seems like from March 2nd to March 16th, it's only going to be 2 weeks. So, we can actually expect updates to be coming faster, hopefully. Unless they roll back into a 3-week rotation, it seems like updates are going to be coming a lot faster. So, with Hu Tao release, we get a new story quest for Hu Tao, which I think, looking at, you know, and experiencing and going through the story quest of the other characters, the child quest wasn't that great. The Ganyu quest wasn't that great. So hopefully the Hu Tao story quest can pull through and bring us back some really, really fun and cool content story-wise. We'll have to see. But remember, guys, you need to be adventure rank 40 or above. For a lot of people who are free to play, who don't play often, this might be a pretty decent hurdle. But for most who have consistently played the game since launch, you guys should be at least 40, 45 by now, if not 50 plus. So that shouldn't be a problem for you guys. Also, you need to complete the Archon quest chapter 1 act 2 farewell archaic lord. I'll be honest, I don't remember that quest, but I probably did it. Second, with the events, bishops and where to find them, the expedition event. So wait, we're getting more expeditions. If you guys don't know, you can go to the, what's her name? Catherine, and you guys can go on expedition quests. These things take from, you know, between a couple hours to almost a day. And you can get pretty much daily rewards if you send out your units, and you can only send out maybe like I think 5 units at a time, but you can get, you know, different types of materials, you can get different ores, you can get money. But now it seems like, let's see, during this event, Catherine of the Adventurers Guild will post daily investigative expeditions for bishops and where to find them. Once completed, you can earn primogems and other rewards. So it seems like we're also going to be able to send out character expeditions for primogems, weapon core or weapon crystals for weapon level ups, adventure books for characters, and more Mora, which is crazy. It says gameplay duration is from March the 5th to March the 12th, and reward collection time is from the 5th to the 15th. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna have to see realistically how this event pans out. But since it's expedition, it just means more passive resources coming in, which is mwah, love it. Love it. Event Wish, the Epitome Invocation. If you guys have already pulled for this, I actually got the Staff of Homa myself, but it took a lot, way more resources than I think it would. I did get a Wolf's Greystone and a Staff of Homa, so I didn't do terribly bad. But if you guys do not have the resources, I do not suggest you pulling on it. I pulled on it just because I do have the resources, and I should have enough to pull for Hu Tao as well, which is most likely going to be paired with the Staff of Homa that I'm building. But if you guys do not, I would really highly suggest you guys pull for Hu Tao characters, pull for characters versus the weapons, because the characters allow you to unlock, you know, a lot more gameplay versus, you know, actually just getting a weapon. A weapon is really good in order to power up the characters, but at the end of the day, most if not all weapons just give stats. As we went through before in the previous video, we saw, or we mentioned that the Staff of Homa increases HP, and it'll increase like your crit rate or your power depending on like what percentage threshold you're at. But truthfully, this is the best in-slot weapon most likely for Hu Tao, just because of the HP, just because of the percentage HP buff or increase. But you can realistically live your whole life without having pulled that weapon. If you have Hu Tao, you can probably slot in a different type of spear into her. Crescent Pike is always a really good weapon. Honestly, the lithic spear, if you guys do end up pulling and you get a lithic spear, honestly the lithic spear is really good, just because there are a lot of Li Yue characters now being released in the game. So at the end of the day, Weapon Banner, it was good to pull, but if you take a look at, you know, what the Hu Tao banner is now, man, there's no comparison. Anyways, let's scroll down. Test run. Okay, so we get the character trial event test run. So if you guys are kind of on the fence of thinking, okay, I know Hu Tao's kind of cute. I know people are saying that she's really good, but do I like her playstyle? Because a lot of, you know, what people need, not only like, you know, element wise, like, you know, whether it's like waifu or not, whether if the character actually fits into you know, a person's team. If you're not a mega whale or a dolphin who has either most if not all the characters, you know, you really have to be sparing with your resources. And these test runs really allow free-to-play players and players who are on the fence of using their resources to see if Hu Tao is really a good fit for their team. Also, there are test runs for Xingqiu and Chongyun. But before we end the video, we actually have to go back up to the event character banner. And let me give my 2 cents on it. So, guys, if you haven't gotten these characters yet already, you need to pull for this banner. You need to pull for this banner. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This might be one of the best banners to have come out in a very, very long time. And here's why. Let's look at Hu Tao as a character overall, right? Not to get too much into her stats, but she's, like I said before, she's slated to be one of the best released characters, the most powerful released characters, barring that she's changed, right before release. If she stays with the stats or the predicted stats, the leaked stats that people are, promoting, Hu Tao might be one of the best, most powerful characters in the game, which is insane to say because they're such strong characters. Zhongli getting his extra buff, Child with some constellations, he's probably one of the strongest units. Gan Yu blew everything out of the water before her, but now Hu Tao comes along and she is a literal nuke. She takes Zhao's mechanics of using HP to attack and just amplifies it. Hu Tao is crazy, and she's a fire unit. So if you guys don't have a fire unit, and you guys desperately need a fire DPS like I do, I actually don't have a fire DPS. I don't have the Luke. I don't have Klee. So Hu Tao is going to be my salvation, my savior, in order to start tackling the ends of the Spiral Abyss. Hu Tao will be an amazing unit to have on your team. Unless you already have like Klee and Diluc, you already have decent fire DPS, you cannot go wrong with picking up Hu Tao. Because Hu Tao, she can slot into a second DPS role almost perfectly. From my perspective, she is looking to be second DPS. I don't think her kit allows her to be full on DPS like a Zhao, like a greedy DPS. She isn't that greedy. So Hu Tao, an amazing unit. Then you guys have to look at Xingqiu, Chongyun, and Xiangling. Everybody already knows that Xiangling is at least a B tier DPS unit and an amazing support character, right? Although Bennett is, apparently, leagues above her just because of, the utility that it brings, but Xiangling is no slouch in the support department either. Because of, the Gooba bear that she can send out, as well as her ultimate, that both can function outside of her being on the field, or her being off the field. She is probably one of the stronger support units out in the game. Then you have to go with the Chongyun and Xingqiu support combo. Literal just perma-freeze everything that's in your path. With Xingqiu and Chongyun as your supports, they will not let anything move. For me, I mainly need Xingqiu constellations. I haven't been able to build up Chongyun mainly because I have Chi-Chi and Ganyu already. But if you guys have them built up, or if you guys are saving resources to build up a really good duo support, Xingqiu and Chongyun are probably one of the best pairings currently. Xingqiu really honestly could go with anybody. Xingqiu and Bennett, Xingqiu and Chongyun, Xingqiu and Fischl, that dude can literally duo support with any other 4-star or even 5-star character, depending on, you know, how you build some characters. And man, that team will wreak havoc. And with that being said, Xingqiu, if I didn't already mention it already, is mega busted. Xingqiu is mega busted. And sadly, I have not had the resources to build him up to the max support role that I need him to be. But once I, you know, get some more constellations, and once I, you know, farm a little bit more resources, Xingqiu will be part of my main squad probably indefinitely because of how strong and how versatile his kit is. So to recap, Hu Tao, one of the best 5-star units to come out. Xingqiu, one of the best support units in the game currently. Chongyun, a very, very, very good pairing with Xingqiu and a very strong unit that can actually flex both into support and DPS, whether, you know, if you build him correctly. And Xiangling, well, Hu Tao obviously, you know, is a better Xiangling if you think about it, because Hu Tao is also a fire polearm. Xiangling is a fire polearm, but Xiangling functions more off the field, so she is a very good support unit in her own way. Also, guys, let us look at the March month shop in Genshin Impact. Okay, guys, here it is. Here is the photo of the preview of the Paimon bargain shop in Genshin Impact. Right now, we have obviously the Intertwine and Acquaint Fate, yes, the Black Cliff weapons, which are actually really, really good. If you are a free-to-play player and you have some of these Star Glitter saved up, you need to grab some of these weapons. The Black Cliff Pull, the Black Cliff Agate, the Black Cliff Warbow are very, very strong. I don't know if I would say the Slasher, which is the Greatsword version of it, is as strong. But the Longsword for the single-handed sword users, maybe like you tack it onto like a Kaching or something, that can be insanely good. The Black Cliff weapons are very underrated. Also, if you guys take a look up there, we have Ningguang and Xingqiu. If you guys have not picked up a Ningguang from the last event, the Lantern Rite event, where, you know, you had Ningguang, you had Xingqiu, you had Xiangling, Xinyan, and Chongyun. So you had a couple characters that you can choose from, but you can only grab one. But here, they're giving 2 of the other 5 or 6 options that you had from that event. So if you, let's say you picked up a Xingqiu from that event. I picked up the Xingqiu, but that added to my constellations. Now I can have another chance to add Xingqiu to my constellations. So I could, you know, in theory, if I pull for Hu Tao, which I will be pulling for Hu Tao this Wednesday. So if you guys want to check that out, head over to Twitch at twitch.tv/notjshua. But guys, Xingqiu is also here. You don't even have to pull. You don't have to do anything on the banner. If you guys have Star Glitter, pick Xingqiu up. If you guys need a DPS, you guys already know Ningguang is one of the best DPSs in the game. She functions kind of like a Zhao, more of a selfish DPS, but Ningguang nonetheless is a very, very strong unit, and especially with the geo buffs that are coming, strong. Just numbers off the wazoo, right? So this Paimon shop is probably one of the best in a very, very long time. The event character banner with Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Chongyun, Xiangling, probably one of the best banners to have come out in a very long time. The weapons banner with the Wolf's Gravestone and the Staff of Homa, probably one of the best weapon banners to have come out in a very, very long time. So if you were thinking of saving your Primo Gems, and if you think you guys are going to save your resources, this is the moment where you dump your resources, because there are a lot of good characters and weapons and resources that you guys can acquire from these event exclusive banners slash shops, right? Whether you're looking for support, there are great supports like Xingqiu. Whether you're looking for great DPS characters like Hu Tao, like Ningguang. Whether you're looking for good weapons like the Staff of Homa and Wolf's Gravestone, which pretty much works for every great sword user in the game. Guys, I kid you not, these couple of days, the next week or two, you need to be grinding if you can. If you need to scavenge your resources, if you need to gather up resources to put into these things, it will be worth your while. This is the time. If you're thinking of getting into Genshin Impact, or if you think you're returning to Genshin Impact, or if you have resources saved up and you thinking, where should I put my resources? Should I save for later? I'm here to tell you now, you cannot go wrong with using your resources here and now. The power spike has been coming. We've been seeing the power spike with characters like Ganyu, with Zhao, and now with characters like Hu Tao. We're seeing the increase in difficulty. But Hu Tao and the characters that come with her, the weapons that come with her, the resources, will take you a very, very long way. Alrighty, and that is my 2 cents. If you guys would like more review content, if you guys would like more react content, if you guys would like more in-depth Genshin analysis, let me guys know in the comments down below. Like and share if you guys enjoyed the video, and if subscribe, I guess, if you guys would like to see more in the future. I am going to be pulling for Hu Tao this Wednesday, I believe at around 5 or 6 p.m. PST. So if you guys would like to check out my Twitch channel, go check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/notjshua. But with that, I will be bidding you guys adieu until Wednesday when Hu Tao is released. Like I said, guys, you guys cannot go wrong with using your resources here. This is a very, very good time in Genshin Impact, so take advantage of it. Okay, until next time, mata ne, Josh out.